Hello, everyone. Welcome to our reading today. We are using the Spellcasting Oracle. This is the guidebook, just to show you. It's a nice guidebook. So, we are doing a reading for the collective. So, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let me know in the comments where you are from. I've had so many new followers. Thank you so much for following me and helping me to grow my calling that I have been asked to do. I've done this before. I've done readings, private readings for people for a very long time. I think it's like 9 years now. But I have just recently started with the whole social media kind of thing. I have a private group that I read cards for on Facebook and stuff, and I read cards with for my friends and everything. But I just recently started getting into the online. So I really appreciate you guys following and sharing. It means a lot. It's nice to meet so many new people and have, conversations. Thank you for being a part of my path and allowing me to be a part of yours. Your reading today, we have empowerments. So you are stepping into your empowerment energy, which a lot of us are right now because there's a lot of changes going on with the animals, the earth, everything. We are no longer allowing ourselves to be conditioned into this lower frequency energy, almost like slave energy. We are starting to rise up and we're calling back our true authentic self. Many of us are on paths by the great creator for so many purposes. Some of us are on paths for healing. Our job is to help heal others and be that healing energy for ourselves and for others. Others, other people, their path right now is to expose the truth, the lies, the things that were hidden, the stuff that doesn't make any sense. For other people, they're on a path of helping the earth, helping people to stay safe during these situations where we have floods and tornadoes and hurricanes and all kinds of like earthquakes and things like that. Like that's their path for like helping people to get through this, helping people to let go of the material connections and be grateful and thankful for the life that they have, and really understanding the whole concept of we all live together and we should all support each other, not necessarily the, oh, my house is better than yours, my car is better than yours, let's go over and meet the new neighbors and see what they have. Like, we have to get away from that heart conditioning. It's not who we're supposed to be, it's not who our great creator is. The person who created us and created life and all the magical things that earth holds and the way earth works is love. That creator is love. And so we've drifted as humans away from that because of the conditionings that have come into our lives, and we are being guided right now to come back to that. So your empowerment is going to be different depending on who you are. Some of you might be helping women stand up for themselves, others might be helping children stand up for themselves. Other people, you might be on a path to help men feel more empowered and more loved and set a new example of who they truly are in today's society when it comes to leaders and things like that. So, like, everybody has something different. Everybody's empowerment is going to be very different. Some people are going to be entrepreneurs, other people are going to be very well, uh, very well. Um, Design bosses at their job who's truly going to lead people in a way that is not empowering or belittling, things like that. So again, this empowerment is going to be different for everybody because it depends on the path that you are on. Okay. We have, yeah, again, your life purpose. Yeah, that empowerment is going to come in as your life purpose. It's going to come in as a reason why you are doing or being called to do what you are being called to do. Do not believe, if you are feeling it in your heart, do not believe that it's wrong. Do not let anybody else tell you that it is wrong. If you're feeling it deep down in your heart, then it is your calling, what they call a calling. If it really feels like you're yearning to go and do this, you feel like you're supposed to be a part of this, That is your calling. That is your heart telling you that this is where you're going to excel. This is where you're meant to be. You're meant to change something or do something big in that particular area. Right? So never doubt your life purpose, and remember, your life purpose can change. It doesn't always stay the same. Some people's life purpose could be being a heart doctor and saving people and helping people, right? But then halfway through their life, they could end up having a new desire to do something completely different, and they walk away from being a doctor, and they go into another energy, another field, and that's perfectly normal. It's because your life purpose doesn't necessarily mean that that's what you're going to do from the time you're born or the time you graduate and the time you go to college. Like, it can change periodically throughout your life. You can have many different life purposes, right? It all depends on your own personal calling and your own connection to source and to yourself. So reconciliation, yeah, you're coming back into unity with yourself. I just said that with the first card. A lot of people are realizing that they don't want to live the life that they were programmed to live or that their grandparents were programmed to live. The ancestors are coming in, and they're with us now, helping us through this transformation because maybe they were silenced. Maybe they were not allowed to live the life that they were meant to live. So they're coming in to help support us to step back into our true power, to come back to ourselves, to reunite with ourselves, because you must first know who you are within, to know the creator who created you, to know your purpose as to why you're here. Right? So everything comes back to reconciliation with yourself. Right? You must first come back to self, and then after that, you will connect to your purpose. You will connect to your path deeper with more clarity and understanding, because once you connect to yourself, once you pick yourself, once you choose yourself, then you choose the creator as well, because then you're saying, okay, I choose myself, now help me. I choose myself, show me. I choose myself, walk with me, right? And so you become one with the creator because you're choosing yourself. And then with that energy, you no longer are saying, well, what does this person want me to do? Well, what can I do to make this person happy? Instead, you're saying, what can I do today to help me, to make me happy? And as you become happy, you automatically put that energy out into the world around you, right? So we have fertility, yeah, and then in return, you birth new things, right? That doesn't necessarily have to be a child. Fertility means that you once again are coming alive. You're coming on track. You're starting to desire to do things now. You're having a new ideas, new epiphanies, new doors are opening for you. New opportunities are coming in, right? You have this. For some of you, yeah, you are going to be starting a family, right? But I feel for a lot of you, you're going to be transitioning your family. This card here, for some of you, you're going to be transitioning your family. Your family dynamics are going to change. You're going to be walking away. Notice how they're walking away. You're going to be walking away, changing the way you raise your children, changing the way you show up each day as a family unit. You're going to start changing your goals and your mindsets, realizing certain things no longer serve you. Choosing happiness, choosing yourself. For some of you, you might be choosing your family over certain people or certain situations, right? And yes, as you do this, answers are going to come. Yeah, the more you choose yourself, the more you choose your happiness, your path, the more the answers are going to come to you. The more you're going to have clarity and awareness over what it is that you are being called to do. And answers come with action. You can't just like sit around and expect to have the answers given to you. You got to do the work to get the answers that you are looking for. And for some people, answers will come in your choices, right? So you make a choice, and all of a sudden this is the outcome that comes from those choices that you made. So maybe you choose to, I don't know, you choose to move because you want a relationship, so you choose to move because where you're at, you're just not feeling the vibes from the people, right? So say you choose to leave a certain area because you just don't feel connected to anybody, and you don't feel like no matter who you meet, you're vibing right with them. So you choose to move, and because you choose to move, you end up meeting somebody who ends up being the person that you end up having a family with, right? So that's what I'm saying here. What I'm saying is like one one choice can bring you the answers that you're truly seeking, just in one choice. It might not be physical answers. You might not actually get like words or downloads or anything. It could be something that takes place in your life because of a choice that you made, and that can be the answer to your question. Okay, so we have well-being. Yes, as you choose this path, your well-being is going to improve. You're going to have closure on so many things, healing, happiness, love, abundance. Like, there's good things coming in for you because you're choosing you. And that's not selfish. People that don't want you to be happy, people that don't want you to exceed, people that don't want you above them are going to say that you're selfish. Pay attention to the people in your circle and the way that they talk to you. If you choose yourself and somebody says that you're selfish because you're choosing yourself, it's because they don't want you to choose yourself and change the control that they have over your circle or your life or their place in your life. Because at the moment you choose yourself, you're going to see something in them that they don't want you to see. And you're going to see something in yourself that you haven't been seeing. And you're going to change things to the point where they're either going to have to change or fall away. Choosing yourself doesn't have to be ego. It doesn't have to be being stuck on yourself. Choosing yourself can be making better choices, choosing to love yourself better, showing up for yourself better, making the choice to step into a healing energy and working through the things that cause you to fall backwards or to think less of yourself or to make choices that you really wouldn't make if you truly loved yourself more, right? That's well-being. And in order to have true well-being, you have to have balance, right? You can't, I'm not saying that you have to walk away from your family and choose yourself. No, it's choosing yourself each day. What can I do today in my to help myself feel better about myself? I can exercise. I can watch what I'm eating. I could practice some meditation, do some yoga, do something that makes my body feel better, makes my heart feel better. I could say no to something that I really don't want to do, right? That's well-being, right? That's choosing yourself, which in return brings in a higher force for you. Yeah, it builds your confidence. As you raise your well-being, you will raise your confidence. And as you raise your confidence, you will see things begin to shift in a way that truly opens up a path that you're wanting for yourself. You can't make something happen if you're not willing to make the changes yourself. You can't, like, people say, oh, manifest, manifest, manifest. I see all these like manifesting, and I'm not telling you that they're bad, but you can't manifest something without doing the work. If you do, then it's not going to stay if you're not doing the work to hold that frequency. You might manifest winning the lottery for a day, but then, if you don't have the frequency right, it's not going to last. It's not going to work for you. It's not going to be in alignment with your happiness. It's not going to make you happy. Like material things, you got to go deeper than that. And you got to make sure that you're doing the inner work so that the outer work matches versus just trying to manifest something on the outside, but you're not doing the work on the inside to truly make whatever you're trying to make happen stay in alignment and make happen, right? As you work, the universe works. Right? You have animals around you that are supports. That's coming in as a support system. You might have spirit guides. You might see animals that are your spirit guides. You might dream about animals coming in your dreams as spirit guides. You also might have an animal that is a spirit guide for you. Like you might have an animal that's very clingy or very protective over you, and it's because that animal is in your energy to support you, to give you the comfort that you need during this time. Yeah, during your healing. Yeah, a lot of you are going through a healing journey right now. You're going through a lot of letting go and purging the energy that no longer serves you and loving yourself. And for some of you, you are doing the work that your parents wouldn't even do. You're kind of like it stops with me energy going on here as well. So this empowerment comes a lot with you choosing to heal yourself. And then loving yourself, where was that at? Yeah, reconciliation is that friendship energy coming in. The more you love yourself, the more you connect to yourself, the more you build healthy friendships with yourself along with others. You're coming back into alignment with who you truly are. You're not wearing the mask, you're not pretending, and you're not allowing anybody else to pretend in your energy. Okay, I hope this has helped you. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.